He had everything: wealth, power, fame. Jonathan Carlyle, a billionaire tech mogul, admired by the world and envied by millions. But behind the gates of his mansion lay secrets darker than anyone could imagine. And when he disappeared, vanishing overnight with his mistress and $800 million, the world gasped. But it was his wife's next move that no one saw coming. Jonathan built his empire from scratch, a self-made success story. He married Naomi, a brilliant lawyer, strong, graceful, and deeply loyal. Together, they were unstoppable, until temptation entered the picture. A younger woman, Elena, a model with ambition and charm, became the spark that burned it all down. One morning, the headlines screamed, "Billionaire CEO missing, $800 million unaccounted for." The FBI froze his assets, investors panicked, and Naomi was left with nothing but betrayal. Jonathan and Elena vanished to a private island, using crypto transfers and offshore accounts. They believed they'd outsmarted everyone. But greed has a short lifespan. When authorities tracked one of Jonathan's hidden accounts, they found signs of internal conflict. Elena had turned against him. She wanted more than love. She wanted control. And within months, Jonathan was alone, hunted by both the law and the woman he trusted most. While the world mocked her, Naomi didn't crumble. She fought back. She began investigating her husband's empire herself. Using her legal background, she uncovered every shell company, every secret transaction. And what she found stunned investigators. Jonathan had hidden even more money under Naomi's own name. Instead of claiming it for revenge, she made a bold move. Naomi started a charity foundation to rebuild small Black-owned businesses destroyed by corporate greed. A message to the world that she'd rise from the ashes. Naomi became a global inspiration. Her interviews went viral. Her calm, intelligent responses silenced gossip tabloids. She didn't chase Jonathan. She built something greater. In one speech, she said, "He took my wealth, but he couldn't take my worth." And that quote ignited millions online. Sponsors, celebrities, and activists joined her cause. Within a year, her foundation's value surpassed $1 billion, making her more successful than Jonathan ever was. But fate had another twist. 2 years later, Jonathan was found, hiding in South America, living under a fake identity. He'd lost everything: his health, his money, and his mistress. When extradited to the U.S., the media went wild. Reporters asked Naomi if she would attend his trial. She simply smiled and said, "Justice already happened. I forgave him long ago." That single statement turned her into a global symbol of power, grace, and resilience. Jonathan was sentenced to years in prison. Elena vanished into obscurity. But Naomi? She stood on the world stage, addressing women who'd been betrayed, abandoned, and broken. She turned her pain into purpose, and her message was clear. You can steal money, but you can't steal strength. Today, Naomi Carlyle is listed among the most influential women in the world, not because of what she lost, but because of what she chose to become. The billionaire's empire fell, but the woman he underestimated built a legacy greater than gold. Love turned to betrayal. Betrayal turned to power. And in the end, Naomi proved that true wealth isn't what's in your account. It's what's in your heart. Strength, grace, revenge, redefined. Subscribe for more real-life stories.